Hello and good morning. This is going to be a 10-minute yoga routine for the morning to help you feel incredible throughout the day. Just wake up the body, get the blood flowing through the muscles, through the joints, and also oxygenate the muscles as well. We can also bring a little bit of calmness to the nervous system, which is very, very important for starting your day so that you don't panic at anything that happens, any stresses you experience. So let's go ahead and get started in child's pose. We're going to have our knees nice and wide, big toes to touch. Push all the way back, walk your hands forward. If this is too much for you, feel free to come up. You don't have to bring your tailbone all the way down to your heels. And take a deep breath in as you melt into the floor. Now, I'm not going to put my head all the way on the floor just because that affects my microphone, but please do relax. Place your forehead on the mat and deep inhales. Nice long exhales. Notice how you feel this morning. Notice all the small steps that happened in your morning that led you to your mat. Acknowledge the fact that you showed up for yourself. You're doing the hard thing, the path of most resistance, to get on the mat and do something good for you. It's a lot harder than maybe sitting on your phone a little bit longer in the morning or, zoning out or putting the TV on. So doing this is really an act of self-love, and I just want you to think about that. Take a deep breath in. Really fill up the lungs, and a big long exhale out as you melt further into the floor. Really let your chest float to the floor as low as it can go so that you feel a stretch in your shoulders. Inhale one more time. Exhale, float down. Inhale, walk your hands over to the right so that we can come into a deep side body stretch along the left side body. Melt your forehead to the floor. If you want an extra bit of shoulder stretch, just reach your arms out as far as they can possibly go and then draw your chest to the mat. Totally up to you here. Deep breath in. And exhale. Deep breath. And exhale. Slide your right hand underneath your right shoulder and then start to push the floor away from you as you twist towards your right elbow. Deep stretch in the left shoulder and then also a little bit of a twist in the spine. Should feel really nice. If it feels too intense, just loosen it a little bit. It doesn't need to be a full twist or anything like that if it's too intense for you. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, twist a little bit more. Deep breath. Exhale to twist. Unwind, reach your right hand out in front of you and then walk your hands over to the left. Deep side body stretch along the right side body. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale again. And exhale. Feel free to take those modifications if you do want to get deeper into your shoulders, drawing the chest down to the floor. One more inhale. And then exhale. Slide your left hand underneath your left shoulder and twist over towards the left. Nice little twist. And a deep shoulder stretch. Inhale here. Exhale, push the floor away from you a little bit more. Inhale. And exhale. Unwind, bring your hand to meet your other, and then walk your hands back to center. Slowly start to float all the way up into tabletop position, bringing your knees beneath your hips and sorry about this, gotta fix the microphone. Your knees beneath your hips and your hands beneath your shoulders. Take a deep breath in and lengthen the spine from the top of your head to your tailbone. And then exhale it out. Now, on the next inhale, draw your belly button down as you send your gaze out in front of you. We're coming into cow. As you exhale, tuck your tailbone, push the floor away from you and round the spine, tuck your chin. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round. Last one. Now from here, I want you to tuck your toes under. Inhale, arch, come into that cow. Send your hips all the way back to your heels, coming into a little bit of a foot stretch here. So if you push a little bit more, you'll get deeper into that foot stretch. Just creating a little bit of elongation. The muscles of the foot, the fascia. Really, really good for helping the body relax too. Deep breath in. Exhale, push. Slowly start to float all the way up, keeping your toes tucked. Push back, downward facing dog. Send your hips all the way up to the sky. Keep a nice bend in the knees so that you can keep a straight spine. If you can straighten the legs a little bit more, feel free to do so as long as you're not rounding the spine. Pedal out the feet here. Drop one heel to the floor. Drop the other. One more time on each side. Beautiful job. Come back to a neutral down dog. Inhale, right leg rises up. We're flexing the feet and pointing the toes towards the floor. We're keeping square hips as well. As you exhale, hug your knee into your chest. Step it through. Come to high lunge. Reach your arms up towards the sky. Inhale. Exhale, tuck in your pelvis a little bit more just to get a nice stretch in the front of the left hip. Reaching the arms up to the sky. Inhale again. And then as you exhale, bring your hands back down to the floor. Reach your right arm all the way up, keeping your left hand planted. We're coming into an easy twist. Inhale. And exhale it out. Inhale again. And as you exhale, float your right hand back down. Come into a plank. Hold 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Push back. Downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg goes up, same as the other side. We're pointing the toes towards the floor. Nice square hips. As you exhale, hug your left knee into your chest. Come into high lunge. The other side. Tuck in your tailbone here. Bend both your knees. You want to feel a nice stretch in the front of that hip. Inhale. Exhale, sink a little lower. Inhale. As you exhale, float your hands down to the mat. Plant your right hand and then lift your left arm all the way up. Easy twist. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale again. And exhale. And then float the left hand back, down, and step back into plank again. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower the knees down. Push your hips all the way back into a closed leg child's pose. Rest your forehead on the mat. And take a few moments here just to take a few breaths to prepare you for your day. Slowly come all the way up to a seated position. And notice how you feel in this moment. Notice how ready you feel for the day. Thank you so much for taking this time for yourself and spending this time with me. I'm so excited for you to have an amazing day, and I can't wait to see you in the next one.